In a world often overwhelmed by negativity and noise, some stories shine through with pure, unfiltered light. One such story belongs to Isaac Kearney, a young boy from the UK living with Wolf-Hirschhorn syndrome and craniosynostosis, two rare and complex conditions. Yet what truly defines Isaac is not the names of his diagnoses, but the strength of his spirit and the joy that radiates from his smile. A recent video of Isaac, beaming with delight and excitement, surfaced online, capturing the hearts of thousands. It wasn't long before that moment reached a very special set of eyes: Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the beloved global superstar and one of social media's most admired public figures. Moved by the video, The Rock shared a comment that turned a joyful moment into a global message. "Love this. Beautiful boy. Great job, my brothers. Way to use fame as a superpower. Red heart, medium skin tone, flex biceps. It was more than a kind gesture, it was a reminder of how powerful compassion can be when used to lift others up. A boy with a story that matters." Isaac Kearney, supported every step of the way by his devoted mum Melissa, has already overcome more than most people face in a lifetime. Born with Wolf-Hirschhorn syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that can affect growth, muscle tone, and cognitive development, Isaac also lives with craniosynostosis, a condition where the bones in a baby's skull join together too early. Together, these challenges require medical interventions, therapies, and an extraordinary amount of daily care. But Isaac doesn't let any of that define him. Whether he's dressed in his school uniform, lighting up a room with laughter, or capturing the hearts of strangers on social media, Isaac is showing the world something far more important than clinical definitions. He is joy, resilience, and beauty in its purest form. The moment The Rock commented on Isaac's video, the world paused to smile. This wasn't just another viral clip. It was a moment of visibility. A child who might have otherwise gone unnoticed was publicly seen, celebrated, and uplifted by one of the most recognizable faces in the world. In that single act of acknowledgement, Johnson turned his platform into a light, a megaphone for hope. His words, "Way to use fame as a superpower," weren't just a compliment. They were a call to action. They reminded us all that no matter how famous or ordinary we may be, we each hold the power to make someone feel seen, valued, and loved. Isaac's message to the world. There is something deeply moving about the way Isaac communicates without needing to say a word. His excitement, his expressions, and his authenticity remind us of what really matters in life: presence, joy, and love. Every time Isaac smiles, he shares a message with the world. I matter. My life is full of worth. And my joy can change the atmosphere. For Melissa, Isaac's mother, The Rock's recognition was a moment of powerful validation. It reflected the countless unseen moments of bravery, care, exhaustion, and hope that go into raising a child with complex needs. It was a nod to her courage and a spotlight on Isaac's undeniable spark. What can we learn, and how can we help? Isaac's moment in the spotlight isn't just one for his family to treasure, it's one for all of us to reflect on. In a world that too often overlooks those with disabilities or rare conditions, Isaac's story is a call to see, to celebrate, and to support. Here's how we, as a community, can respond. Raise awareness, share Isaac's story. The more people know about conditions like Wolf-Hirschhorn syndrome and craniosynostosis, the more empathy and resources will follow. Support families like Melissa's, whether through donations, community events, or offering simple acts of kindness. Families navigating medical complexities need our support. Advocate for inclusion. In schools, workplaces, and society, we can all champion environments where children like Isaac are not just included but cherished. Use your own superpower. As The Rock said, fame, or any form of influence, can be a superpower. Whether you're a teacher, a neighbor, a social media user, or a friend, your voice matters. The power of one child's joy. In a world where news cycles are filled with division, pain, and hardship, Isaac's video was like a window opening to let the sunlight in. It reminded us of the healing power of innocence. The strength in a child's smile. The heroism in everyday moments. And in that moment, when a boy named Isaac danced his way into millions of hearts, and a man named Dwayne Johnson used his platform to honor him, the world felt a little kinder. Let us carry that kindness forward. Let us, like the Rock, use whatever fame, influence, or humanity we have as our superpower. Because in Isaac's joy, we were reminded every life is worth celebrating. And every child, no matter their condition, is a gift to this world. But beyond the viral moment and celebrity recognition lies a much deeper story, one that continues long after the cameras stop rolling. It is a story of daily resilience, unseen acts of devotion, and the power of community. Isaac's story did not begin with a viral video, nor does it end with an Instagram comment. In fact, it is still unfolding, every single day, in ways both extraordinary and deeply human. The quiet strength behind the scenes. Behind every powerful child's journey is often a quietly heroic parent, and in Isaac's case, that hero is his mum, Melissa. Her days are filled with hospital appointments, specialist visits, therapies, and moments of advocacy on Isaac's behalf. But even more so, they are filled with moments of love. Of storytelling. Of hugging away fears. Of championing every small victory like it's a world record. Melissa's strength is not just in what she endures. It's in how she continues to build a joyful, nurturing world for Isaac in the face of overwhelming challenges. She isn't asking for sympathy, she is simply inviting the world to see her son fully, to meet Isaac not with pity, but with respect and celebration. And now, with the world watching, Melissa's unwavering commitment reminds us all of a truth that is too often forgotten, that every parent raising a child with complex needs is a warrior, often fighting battles no one else sees. When The Rock commented on Isaac's video, it did more than bring joy to a single family, it created a ripple effect. Other families of children with rare conditions began to share their own stories. Viewers unfamiliar with terms like craniosynostosis or Wolf-Hirschhorn syndrome suddenly found themselves Googling, learning, and asking questions. And most importantly, people were feeling. That's the hidden beauty in these viral moments. Beyond the likes and views, there is a shift in perception. Where once people may have looked away out of discomfort or misunderstanding, they now lean in with compassion. They now recognize that difference is not something to fear, but something to embrace. So often, children like Isaac are defined by their medical files before they are seen for their dreams. But stories like his push back against that narrative. They say, see me as I am. Love me as I am. I have purpose. I have worth. I belong. And perhaps that is the truest power of what Isaac has given us, a reset. A pause in our busy scrolling to recognize humanity. To see beauty that defies convention. To cheer not just for what is normal, but for what is courageous, resilient, and deeply real. As he continues to grow, Isaac is likely to face more surgeries, therapies, and challenges. But he will also continue to be surrounded by people who believe in him. People who now include strangers from around the world, and even Hollywood legends. An invitation to us all. In many ways, Isaac's journey is also an invitation. An invitation to reflect on how we use our own influence, big or small. To notice those around us who might feel invisible. To ask ourselves how we can bring joy, support, or visibility to someone who needs it. Maybe we don't all have millions of followers like The Rock. But we all have circles of influence. And when we use that influence to celebrate others, we create change. Let Isaac be our reminder that the most powerful thing you can do with your platform, your voice, your smile, your moment, is to make someone else feel seen. If you ever need proof that joy is contagious, just watch Isaac's video again. His delight is not staged. His expression is not manufactured. It is real, raw, and radiantly human. And in a world that sometimes forgets how to feel deeply, Isaac's smile teaches us how. His legacy, already growing, is not in overcoming the odds, but in showing us what true joy, love, and resilience look like. So the next time you think about what makes a person powerful, think of Isaac. Think of Melissa. Think of every child with a rare condition who longs not to be fixed, but simply to be seen. And remember, fame isn't just for the movies. It's what happens when love goes viral.
Do like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel too as we continue to share Isaac's inspirational journey with you and how it inspires the world around us and everyone in difficult health conditions.